the 2K Sports pregame show.
It is round 2 of the NBA playoff. The intensity just kicked up a notch for game 2. Welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. For the Cavaliers, they managed to steal game 1 and now can take a commanding lead in the series with another win tonight. They're trying to seize control. And we have two of the best centers in the league match.
Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Now look at the Cavaliers. They've already stolen the momentum in this series, winning game 1 now in the can't proceed. Can they close it out here?
Hey, Kevin, folks will tell you that the closeout game is always the hardest in the playoffs. But when you've got a chance to close the team out, you got to make sure you're focused and determined to get the job done. And you can do that by taking advantage of the opportunity.
And before we get underway here, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who is able to talk with...
by Alex Wright. Still got that greasy kid stuff in his hair. Great reflexes. You know, you talk about what makes a great quarterback. One of the things that makes a great quarterback is having great peripheral vision, being able to see your receivers downfield, being able to see what's going on around you at all times. That was a perfect example with Alex Wright of having great vision. He was coming off the ropes at tremendous speed, but he saw Arn Anderson drop down and saw it quick enough to be able to put on the brakes and take advantage of the situation. Does it again, confuses Anderson. Anderson doesn't have a clue what's going on, and Anderson takes a drop kick. Side headlock takeover. Arn Anderson on the receiving end has Alex Wright. But it looks to me like he's confident. He's got enough confidence. But will it last? I'm not seeing a lot of nervous energy here. Alex Wright has got a game plan and he's sticking to it. Surprises me. I thought he'd be a lot more nervous than he is. I did too. I thought Arn would have had the advantage up to this point. I saw him backstage earlier and he looked very relaxed, and now he's wrestling very relaxed. He's not rushing anything, not making any mistakes. And that's what you can't do against an athlete like Arn Anderson. You cannot make a mistake, because if you do, he will eat you alive. And he's been in the ring before with Arn Anderson, so he's a little bit aware of what he's going to have to do to handle this man. But Arn, the more you beat him, the more you pound him, the more he likes him.
Kevin, he knows they're going to have their hands full today breaking down the defense they're up against. He told me.
Thank you, David. Possession. Look at the 76ers starting group. Boomer out there with Zinnen. Then there's Irvin. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Iverson in at point. Now here's LeBron. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Got a piece of it. Antetokounmpo. It's to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. There's a good screen. James, the pass to Gilmore. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They come off the loss on play.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part. You could tell they were not in sync as a unit. Communication seems to be missing. And if you want to come away with a lot of wins, you have to have that. No question, he got bumped on that.
The 76ers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This soft touch from the line is rare for a big man.
Now James. They set the pick. Down low, Gilmore. And it's good. 2 foul tackles the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the ball.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. On defense, here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Anderson against Irving. There's the pass to Boots, and he shines it with authority.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
LeBron with it. Just over a minute and a half play here in this stolen. Here's Iverson. Outside Irving. The baseline J. And no good.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Philadelphia with the ball. And here's Iverson outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off. On the defensive end, you have to fight through screen. That is a commitment.
Now here's LeBron. Antetokounmpo setting the pitch with James. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start up the game. Here's Iverson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop. It's something they better correct quickly because he'll start running wild if they don't defend him any tougher than that.
Here's LeBron after the made shot from Allen Iverson. To the middle. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. LeBron wishes to Irving. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the call will go against Boomer. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
James with it, outguarded by Simmons. James kicks to Antetokounmpo.
3 early turnovers, Kevin. He needs to regain his focus and start righting this ship.
It's deflected. Beal the pass to Irving. Iverson dishes to Simmons. Here's Beal. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's LeBron. And stolen by Iverson. And no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Wiggins kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's James. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. James has got his first points in this one. The 76ers leading by 6. Now here's Iverson. He has it. Outside Irving. Dishes it to Simmons. 5 to shoot. There's the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Now here's James. Leaps for it. Here is Boomer. Irving with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Antetokounmpo against Beal. From deep, Iverson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
James against Iverson. Moves back up. LeBron with the bucket.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And you can see one team working hard on the glass and the other not.
Now here's Steele. He has a hand put up on the points in this one. Here's Boomer. Kumbo pulls it in.
Not the best shot right there with the good defender draped all over you.
No, not at all. When you see him guarding you, just try to move the basketball on.
Clearly,
The Cavaliers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Taking 2 shots. No good on that. That one misses. Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's Stafford. And Jones pulls it down.
now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
That will be in his head. The next time he comes down the lane, he'll have thoughts about that one.
That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And here's Iverson outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Baker's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Pressey is checked in. Here's Pressey. Pass to Embiid from the arc. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 despite the contact. Screen by Jones. To the middle. Embiid with the steal. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Already seizing control of this team.
And doing it in all areas. They came out of the locker room knowing exactly what they needed to do.
Now here's Beverly. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Wiggins drives in. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. The elbow presses. Inside. Here's Gardner. Good cash in from close range.
Lone opportunity right there. Point blank lay in. Come on now.
Wiggins left side. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. To the paint and taken away by Johnson. Here's Stafford. And the 76ers get it down. Good work defensively by Jones. The Cavaliers trail by 9. On the wing, Wiggins. And the dunk by Maker.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
I think it very well could be. That might be the game-changing play that helps push them over the top.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Pulls up on the elbow, and that one, good. Johnson's got his first basket.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire.
I'm with you. I didn't think he'd get that one off in time, but his shot is so quick. He did.
And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers lead by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
They've been super aggressive on that end, and they've been rewarded for it so far. Let's see if they'll be able to maintain this for the rest of the game.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Simmons. Iverson is out there with Bradley Beal. It's Boomer, and it's Ingles at the three to small ball. Outside Beal. Back to Iverson. Off the screen. That's short off the rim.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
Kept alive. Irving. It's deflected. Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. And a foul called on the shot. He didn't want to lay up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
What mastery from Simmons, pulling the entire defense in the paint there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Both good from the line that time. Here's Irving. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Gilmore, and he drops him the layup off the glass.
He's a great offensive rebounder, and he showed it.
The 76ers leading by 9. Iverson outside. Yet Simmons atop the key. To the inside, trying to shoot, and that one drops for him. And it's 6 points for Boomer.
Just an amazing feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
Irving with it, outguarded by Simmons. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. That one looked like it was on the way down. Yet they call goaltending off the bucket.
Yeah, it looks like he got to that shot just after it reached his apex. It was tough one to game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. Now here's Simmons. Here's the screen from Dean Iverson. And the rejection by LeBron. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
Oh, the officials all over that.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Irving's checked in for Philadelphia. The 76ers leading by 8. And Simmons kicks to Irving. From 13. And good. Got the end of that time as it falls.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Exactly what he's trying to do. Take an opponent that's struggling to keep pace and just put them further in the rearview mirror.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. And you look at Boomer. He's absolutely deadly from outside. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. James against Iverson. There's a screen. Off the screen and stolen by Iverson. Boomer the pass to Iverson. To the middle. And Simmons slams it in.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons. Leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Outside, Jones. On the wing, James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Maker, and the dunk by Maker.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spot. Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. Here's Irving. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes. The Cavaliers trail by 12. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. LeBron James on the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
There's Beal with the three. Here's Boomer. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The drive by James, and it's denied. They get it back.
And don't forget about the long reach that Simmons possesses, and he uses it exceptionally well on defense to come away with blocks like that.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Pass to Boomer. Wide open. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
He's been on target all night, and that's helped the whole team.
LeBron against Iverson. And here is LeBron. 6 points for him. High post shot. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
When he's that close inside and the defender is giving up that much height, it's over.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. For Cleveland, they have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line. The 76ers leading by 11 to the paint. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Embiid's got his first bucket of the night.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
They set the pick. In the corner, it's Maker. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Wow, embarrassing error in judgment. Gives up the possession without a fight.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Cavaliers. Irving comes in for Patrick Beverly. Johnson outside. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Passes it to Gardner. And that one goes long.
And with the defense disrespecting him there, that's a shot he needs to make.
Ooh, guarded by Embiid. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And credit Kyrie, tremendous vision. Finds the open man.
Johnson the screen. It's tipped. They'll get another chance. And the pass to Gardner. Inside, there's Embiid. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Irving with a clean look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Awfully hard to get back into the game when one of your key shooters is this ice cold and has been all quarter.
Higgins outside. They set the screen. Outside Irving. Inside. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Johnson outside. To the inside. Here's Stafford. And it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Irving dishes to Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Shooting. That's good from Antetokounmpo. And the 76ers making a change here. Hall's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
In this situation, I think it's a bust.
That one good for 2. And the 76ers lead by 12. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks to Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Booth. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Cavaliers have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. And there's the feed to Embiid. Got a hand on it, but he recovers it. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. 76ers on top, up by 10. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. This arena is packed, and the energy in the building, obvious. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at the 76ers. After falling into a 1-0 hole to start the series, they look to be getting back on the right track here tonight. And it's crucial that they do hold on to this halftime lead, because falling behind 2-0 would leave them with a very steep hill to climb. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
They did an awesome-orific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-orific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway, they did an awesome-orific job of limiting turnovers. They were almost mistake-free. It puts you in the right frame of mind when you can play like that. As long as they keep protecting the ball in the next 2 quarters, they will protect the lead.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
To fall behind like this at home after only 1 half is upsetting. We're not talking about an insurmountable deficit, but we're not talking about a small one either. They're going to have to play a good second half of basketball for a chance to win this.
And that about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. Yeah. I think Kevin Harlan should call the second.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My wife and I toured that recently. It is worth the price of admission.
He turned pro in 1965, and just 10 years later defeated Jack Briscoe in Miami, Florida, for the World Heavyweight Championship. I was there. It was one of the prettiest inside
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. A fantastic game from Boomer in this one.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
He bullied his way inside for a ton of rebounds, and until they get a body on him, he's just going to keep coming at him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, under the Kumba out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Irving. And it's LeBron James. And it's Gilmore. And it's Capella. Here's Iverson. Here's Iverson taking his last shot. Iverson takes the deal. Back to Iverson. From downtown. That shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Now Wiggins. Here's the screen to the middle. Beal against James. Simmons passes to Boomer. Simmons dishes to Iverson. From deep. Again, Iverson missing.
Something seems off with him tonight. Maybe it's his rhythm or his timing. Fortunately, his teammates are playing well enough to keep him ahead.
Now here's James. He's got 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's his first trip to the line. At the line. Free throw good. LeBron. And both free throws good for LeBron. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Iverson kicks to Irving. It's intercepted. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Irving with the ball. Hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's the screen. Blocked, and Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's LeBron. 8 points for him. And LeBron brings it down. It's ferocious. You said it. It was ferocious. Now here's Anderson. 10 points for him. He loses from 15 and off the front, and in it goes.
All over the world, he finally defeated the great Wilbur Snyder and won the U.S. Heavyweight Championship. He held that for 2 years. His 2 sons followed him into wrestling, Lanny, and a man that you're going to be seeing in action a little bit later tonight, Randy Savage. It's my pleasure to induct now into the WCW Hall of Fame the sensational Angelo Papo. Angelo Papo.
Tonight, my cup runneth over. But tonight, my cup would really profusely run over if the monster maniacs emerge victorious.
I know many of you echo that sentiment. Our next inductee is a man who really shines like a diamond with many facets. No matter what side of him you examine, his life reflects brilliance. Not only as a wrestler, but in international affairs and as a statesman for his country. His wrestling career has spanned decades. He has met and defeated the very best in the sport. In June of 1976, he faced Muhammad Ali in that celebrated boxer versus wrestler match. And although that match ended in a... Please wait. Slap him into the UC. Hey, double retrieving. HDM, I love you. Listen for 25 in the bread. HDMI free. Listen to 25 in the bread. HDMI 2. Listen free in the bread. HDMI 2. Hamster wheel engage.
Can stink. And plug-ins for Breeze to keep your whole room fresh for up to 45 days.
And the 76ers lead by 6. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Irving attacking. That shot is off.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Here's the screen. The 3 from Anderson. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
He is very frustrating to guard because he makes plays that will drive you crazy.
Third quarter here. 3 minutes have come off the clock. LeBron kicks to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwback.
That's how you get your team back into it. Feeds to Simmons. Anderson on the wing. Covered by Irving. Iverson kicks to Simmons. Pass to Brooklyn. He dishes it to Iverson. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Antetokounmpo got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know, even though he's been off the mark this quarter, he's trying not to let it shake his confidence.
Johnson, he's checked in for Beal. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Wiggins, a screen on Johnson.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Now checked in for Philadelphia. In the third quarter, just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. They set the pick. Irving drives in. He gets that one.
They are just killing him on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, Kyrie is a star in this league, but he has a chance to be a superstar.
Iverson kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Irving. The dish to Simmons. And Simmons slides it in.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Now here's James. 10 points for him. Six on the shot clock. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes on the bounds. Nice touch by Johnson. Jones checked in for Irving. 2 on the clock. A 3 from LeBron. Here's Gilmore. And he slams it one-handed.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive goal.
Well said. Yes, indeed. You're right. That's a tremendous jam on the football.
You know what? When you don't box him out, he will burn you for it. He threw that foot back down with authority.
Here's James. 76ers getting the bucket. There's the screen. Off the pick. Oh! Wow! I can't believe that. That was incredible.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just cannot quantify.
Well, I'm going to quantify something right now, Greg. This is a close game, and that was something special.
What the fuck? Come on, man. Said nothing like the rest, nigga. Sicker than the next nigga. The bag ain't behind me because I keep it on my chest. Sometimes you can say everybody.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Oh, big man rocking the rim. Good aggressive finish right there.
And usually he leaves those to his teammates.
Well, he saw an opportunity to slam it down, and he seized it. He knows his teammate loves to shoot the next spot on the floor and give him the ball exactly there.
The 76ers leading by 4. And he the screen. And to the inside. Here's Gardner. Off target. Had some space there off of the rim pocket. 1:56 left in the third. Here's James. 12 points for him. Down low, Gilmore. It's blocked. And they're able to recover. Jones for 3. Wiggins passes to James. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Irving's checked in for the Cavaliers. So he gets them both. There's a minute 40 left here in the third quarter. James against Cressy. Iverson up top. Outside Irving. He kicks to Embiid. He's again. That's tipped. They recover it. And he comes up with the deuce. Embiid's got his second bucket. The Cavaliers trail by 4. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Easy layup after coming off the pick.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Embiid the screen. Iverson kicks to Johnson. Iverson against Irving. Pressing. Good. It's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got his third assist on the night. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
James in the post. Iverson covering. Here's Gilmore. And that one hits back iron.
All alone inside. He's just going to have to shake that one off.
Iverson no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime. And he continues just to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Inside. And stolen by Iverson. 1 second left. Off target with that shot. And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. The 76ers leading by 4 on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Boomer. Bradley Beal is out there with Iverson. Then there's Irving. And it's Simmons in at the 4 spot. Now here's Beal. There's Iverson. That's good on the assist from Beal. Iverson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the 76ers. And here is James. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
Oh, he did. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
The elbow with Simmons. Outside Irving. It's off the screen. And it's long. Over the rim and in.
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute play. James right side. Antetokounmpo.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? He sets a pick. Irving with it. Running now by Rookie. Here's Iverson. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it.
Now here's LeBron. Here's Wiggins. The basket drop. So he gets fouled on the shot. Free throw coming his way.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game.
He is just eating this up. He loves these situations. The more pressure, the better.
James against Iverson. Over to the wing. Simmons passes to Booker. To the paint. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Free throw good. Iverson. And that's good as he hits both of the shots.
When he's at the stripe, you know he is going to bring his best.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Antetokounmpo dishes to LeBron. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for LeBron. It's deflected, and they get it back. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Irving. And Irving throws it down.
Excellent work there in transition.
He doesn't give the defense any time to set up. He just goes extremely hard to the bucket.
It's deflected. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Boomer. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
He is still on fire. You had to figure he'd come back to earth a little bit tonight, but nope.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, this isn't what he likes to see from this group. They just need to take some time, get back to playing like they know they can.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Hey guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich's talk to his team. He wants to change it up defensively and get more people back into the paint. He said they're beating us up down low, and you have to put a stop to it. Let's see if they respond, Kevin.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. First free throw is good. That one is no good. Philadelphia leading by 9. Outside, Beal. And the layup's good off the glass.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it play.
It really helps when you're making shots, and they are making everything.
Now here's LeBron. On the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 76ers ball. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 9-1 run. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And stolen by Wiggins. Now, Cleveland moving it up. Wiggins with the ball. Irving with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. They get it back. Here's Simmons. Out of hand on it. On the wing, James. Iverson cover. And another miss by Cleveland.
A three-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
Embiid the screen. Back to Iverson. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Iverson's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. James outside. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk pass to Kumbo.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Iverson outside. Dishes to Embiid. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the 76ers lead by 14. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Outside Irving. Passes it to Gilmore. There's a good screen. Here's James. And Embiid with the block. But they recover it. Now Iverson. Pass to Beal. Back to Iverson. There's Embiid. It's deflected. LeBron against Iverson. LeBron outside. there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First one falls for Lance Thomas. He's checked in for Embiid. And so he makes both from the line. The 76ers leading by 12. Iverson outside. Back to Beal. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 4 assists in the game. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 14. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Philadelphia. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Irving passes to Gilmore, and he caught that pass and full stride on his way to the big slam.
Running the pick and roll to perfection. Kyrie with a great feel for the game.
There's Embiid, and Embiid holds it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now here's James. Fires the three. And Embiid pulls it down.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
You know, offense is about rhythm. He has lacked rhythm in this entire quarter.
Wiggins against Irving. Down low. No good on that one. And Cleveland will come the other way.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. And my goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
This building is stunned. He dug deep break into his bag of tricks there. Now here's Simmons. Back to Iverson. And it's off from three-point range. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Again, Wiggins missing. And Simmons kicks to Iverson. The pass to Beal. Takes the three. And it's rebounded by Cleveland. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be.
Shot, gentlemen. LeBron James.
Free throw good, James. And both free throws good for LeBron. Garden, defended by Beverly. So it's the 76ers winning this one easy. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And this broadcast has not ended just yet. We've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. So is the Jet. Without further ado, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
What a way to extend the series with a stunning individual effort on the run. Man, did you see that, Ernie? It was a tough builder. He put the team on his shoulders and carried them. The last time I seen that was the last shot that Jordan hit against the Utah Jazz.
I love the way how he was calling for the ball tonight. You could tell he was really feeling it. He started to score in a variety of ways, and he would not let the defense understand how to get to him.
And that will conclude our broadcast tonight of round 2 of the
I got that fire in my soul.
And as far as I can see, I just need privacy. Plus a whole lot of all this modesty. I just need space to do me, get away what they're trying to see. A Stella Maxwell right beside of me. A Ferrari, I'm buying 3. A closet of Saint Laurent, get what I want when I want, cause it's